You guys are awesome. I'm gonna do one more bit for you. You guys rock. Just gonna say that. Thank you. It's really cool. I think every guy has to have good examples growing up, you know, to learn what it is to be a good man. But I think we also need a few terrible examples, you know? We need to meet guys who are just like, I can never be you. Oh, man, do you suck, you know? We have to have those guys floating around. And I was on vacation with my wife in Anguilla. It's a beautiful island in the Caribbean. And I met the worst guy I've ever met. And his name was Doug. And that sucked because every other Doug I've ever met is super chill. Sells you weed at a discount, smokes a little with you, right? Teaches you about life. Unrattled. Doug, is anyone coming to my party? Cool, man, I'm here. They'll show up. It's me, Doug. Dougs are awesome. But this Doug sucked. And the first night, all the new people that had just come to the resort, they're like, would you like to go on a sunset cruise? And I'm like, that sounds delightful. Turns out it's just a giant speedboat with seats, and they gave us a jug of rum runners. And it was the kind of alcoholic level rum runner where you have 2 sips, and you're just like, why do we worry about anything? I feel great. Why do we worry, man? Life is awesome. It's awesome. You realize how hammered you are. And then they just hit the throttle and you're just hitting every wave, like just splashing your drink all over yourself. Just like, this is the best sunset cruise I've ever been on in my life. Just drink all over your face and chest. And we drove out past the breakers and settled. And then we started meeting each other. We're all comfortably drunk and like, what do you do for a living? Oh, that's cool. And where are you from? And we're from all other places around the world. And then Doug starts walking around and alphaing everybody on the boat, men and women. Doug was deep into his 50s. He'd already been drinking before he got on the speedboat, so he's hammered. And he's just going up to everyone going, so what do you do for a living? And no matter what they say, he'd be like, all right. Whatever, like it's not a real job, but not in a funny way. He like condescended to all of us, and I'm just like, oh, Doug, don't come to me. I don't even understand what I do for a living. Like, I don't even get it. So he's like, what about you, bro? Bro, he's 56. Calm down, let bro go, man. He's like, what about you, bro? I'm like, oh, I'm actually a comedian, Doug. And he's like, good luck with that. Which is how I feel every night on this stage. Moment to moment. Here we go. Hope they like this joke. Good luck with that. Out of the plane. No parachute. That's my job, Doug. You nailed it. And then we're all like, Doug walks away. My wife and I look at each other like, fuck this guy, you know? Then the guy at the other end of the boat recognizes me. He goes, hey, wait a minute. Hey, man, are you Matt Braunger? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, that's me. And he's like, oh, dude, my wife and I loved your last special. You're awesome, man. I'm like, thanks, dude, sincerely. And Doug's head just snaps. And he looks at me, because now I have value. And he's like, I knew this guy. He never knew me, never once. He's like, this guy's a fucking assassin. Fucking assassin. I knew it. You're a fucking assassin, bro. And he goes to high-five me and misses, because he sees like 6 of me. Doug and his wife were terrible, man. We hated him. Like, at one point, Doug got a Caribbean man who worked there, working a job to loan him his do-rag. Doug put it on, started doing hip-hop poses. Did you hear every white person's butthole just pucker? Did you hear that? Like, we can't afford you, man. We gotta throw you off this boat, Doug. Cement shoe this motherfucker, you know? You're done. No more white people like you. He sucks. And him and his wife, I think the worst thing is they hate their kids. Doug's wife, one point was like, we have 3 kids. And my wife goes, are they here? And Doug's wife says, and I quote, fuck that, fuck no, fuck them, fuck them. Take it easy, Doug's wife. These are your children. So fast forward to a couple years later, my wife and I were in San Francisco. Now we go every year, second weekend of March, and just enjoy each other. I don't do any shows. I don't do any work at all. She doesn't do any work at all. We just hang out and we celebrate each other, and we love that city, and we've had great times there, you know. And every year we go, because my wife is a pirate, she always goes, let's get butt tattoos. Let's get butt tattoos. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm drunk. Halfway there in the cab, I always bitch out. I'm like, I don't wanna. And we have to turn the cab around. It's pathetic. And we've had our ups and downs, she and I felt I had to show her commitment beyond our engagement. We were engaged to be married at the time. We didn't have a kid yet. And so we sat down. The second night we were there, we ordered drinks. She picks hers up. I'm like, before you drink that, and I drink mine, we're getting butt tattoos tonight. And she goes, you won't. You're going to puss out. And I'm like, we're doing it. She's like, well, what am I getting? Okay. You're getting what you said to me when I proposed to you, and I'm on one knee. Do you remember? She goes, no. You said, shh. She shushed me. Like I'm on one knee, like you're the greatest one. Shh, what the fuck? This is my moment. Like she can't take a compliment. And she's like, well, what are you getting? I need a volunteer to come on this stage right now and read my butt tattoo to the room. You, ma'am, come on up. You right there, come on up, give her a hand. Clear a hole, go right through here. Keep it going, guys, keep it strong. Come right here. Here's the stairs. Take your time. All right, what is your name, ma'am?
Mona.
Give it up for Mona, everybody. Thank you, Mona. Now I have permission to show you my bottom, yes? Cool, okay. Take the mic. You see, she's seen them all, folks. Way to go, Mona. So just read whatever you see on my butt, okay?
Okay. Great. All right, let's do this. Fucking assassin. Oh my God! Fucking assassin. That's beautiful.
Thank you, Mona. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.